Stop talking in Spanish. You're only getting hotter. You're getting hotter as you speak.
We have not seen the sun in ages. I don't remember how it looks like.
Do you guys know who Michelle Branch is?
Which one were you asking?
Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you laughing over there, Jonas? Because we're about to go back to you.
Okay,
What's so
speak it
funny?
out, boy.
Mo, what is this?
Thank God you didn't give that question to me.
The whole concept of the song is quite unique.
This one was really good, and there's going to be even better ones.
Escucha, Inferno.
Welcome to Unshut, a place where if at any point you feel like you need to shut the up, don't. How are you guys doing today?
We are very, very fine, thank you. It's nighttime here in Finland, and I guess you were Texan.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm a bit tired, but always time for these podcasts and interviews.
Well, thank you guys so much for making the time. I'm super excited. I have been dying to get you guys on. I love your music, and we'll talk a little bit later about how I discovered you guys, but you guys are all so fucking hot. Do you guys get that a lot?
We hear it time to time, yeah. But I think it bodes well for us.
Well, listen, here's the thing. I am about to show you guys why musicians want to come on my show because we do things a little bit different. I like to break the ice and put my guests on the spot a little bit, so it's not very traditional interview, but this is how we're going to break the ice, okay? Inspired by one of your drum breaks. And yes, we're doing this before I even do names and everything, okay? You guys are going to have 5 counts to say something really close to the mic. It has to be on beat, and it has to be either sexy, low tone, it can be hard, it can be loud, but I'm gonna give you an example and then you'll go next, one at a time. Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Okay.
Just to give you guys some context, I am going to clip this audio and use it with one of your drum breaks a little bit later to promote the episode, okay?
Okay.
So the beat's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, gay, 3, zaddies. You guys can say whatever it is that you want. If this is your opportunity to showcase your personality, to showcase anything, but it has to go on that beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you say something, okay?
Okay.
Okay, do you want to start?
And it has to be something like, how did you describe it?
It could be anything, no context. You guys don't even know what song I'm using. It could be anything.
Okay, I don't have to think too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have wet socks.
Perfect. Next one, let's go. I love it.
Yeah, but I have to think a little bit.
No, don't think, just do it.
Okay. I don't think this might be something really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna walk home. Oh, that was really
Perfect.
stupid.
I love it. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. My socks are on the floor.
Perfect. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for doing that with me. And I promise you guys, this is just the beginning, okay? We are just getting warmed up. But before we go any further, there's a reason I like to do that. I like to break the ice a little bit, make sure that my guests kind of loosen up a little bit. And more importantly, don't overthink because this is how your fans are going to get to know you and who you are beyond your music, okay? So before we go any further, please introduce yourselves. What do you do in the band? And I may fuck up your names a little bit later. So here we go.
All right, I'm Jonas, and I play the drums.
My name is Jere, and I'm the vocalist.
And the last one is Jani, and I play the bass guitar.
Well, super excited to have 3 of the 4 members of Beyond Awareness today. And now that we have officially introduced you guys to all the listeners, I am going to try my best to not mess up your names. But if I do mess up your names, I am so sorry. Just go along with it, okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Have you all been in this band since the start, or did we add members at different times in the band?
Well, I think we have like this story. This band kind of evolved, but beyond awareness, yes. The answer is yes. We all have been in this band. I don't know if somebody wants to open up the beginning stories. No, it's not necessary. But yeah, I think we all have been. If we say in beyond awareness, then yes.
Amazing. And how did you guys actually meet?
Well, now this is the long. Well, I can say me and Jonas have been known each other from elementary school. Is it high school? No, not high school. Junior high school, and we have known Jere later on. You may tell the story how you came into this group.
Yeah, if I remember it correctly, Jonas and Mika, who is not here at the moment, they had a rock band, and they were looking for a new singer. And I was just introduced to the same group of friends recently, and they heard me sing karaoke, I think, and then we started hanging out and doing music. But yeah, Jani was hanging around with us at the time, but he was not in that band. But yeah, pretty soon we formed the Underwearness, and the rest is history.
The rest is history, and now you guys are under a label. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And now, just a question about the label, real quick. How did the label come into the picture? Did you guys submit demos, or did they discover you and approach you to come onto their label? How did that happen?
Well, actually, it's a funny story because I got to know the Lassi from a band called Arion in English, and he was signed to Rankakustannus already. But I was like talking with him about that. Should we like say something or send some demos to Riku, who is the founder of Rankakustannus? But yeah, Lassi didn't talk, and we weren't even close to like sending any demos. But Riku himself has caught an eye on us, looking our Spotify numbers, and he actually heard us playing on the radio. I remember. Yeah, the Pyrochemical came out that time.
Just stuck in a dream, we keep running in circles while we pray for yesterday. We'll come to the end, what's the troubling out for? Take a picture, walk away. We slap in the wax just to control the guys. Something pyrochemical, light up and let it go. You're stuck in a dream, we keep running in circles. What's the pride for your start?
Riku got interested and sent us a message in Facebook that I would have something to discuss with you.
Yeah, and he also said that this was a special occasion because it was COVID time and we weren't gigging back then due to COVID. And he said that the first thing he does is go check the band live before he signs anyone. But since it was COVID time, he couldn't check us out live. So he was like, okay, this song is fucking cool. Do you want to join the label? And we were like, yeah, we do. So it went like that.
So amazing. Well, I love the story because I think that, there are so many indie artists out there that don't always get the opportunity to be with a label, and to have that backing, I'm sure it boosts your confidence. It makes you feel a little bit more secure about what it is that you're doing. And so I love that. But your guys' music, from what you have on Spotify from the beginning, even to what you're putting out now, it's just absolutely incredible. It hypes me the fuck up. I love it so much.
Cause nobody's listening. What is the answer? Drop to the ground, feeling it blistering. What if the answer's what? Reveal the tyrants behind the town. Demons got down and trembled. I asked the question, but nobody knows. What if the answer's what?
I've been learning a lot about the Finland scene here because of you guys. I didn't know that metalcore was so popular in Finland. I didn't know that.
Yeah, metalcore is very popular in Finland, but the style that we play, like modern metalcore music, Finland doesn't have very big bands, like I Prevail, Bring Me the Horizon, or, Bad Omens. Finland doesn't have that caliber of bands. Yeah, so we do have metal bands, Nightwish, we had Children of Bodom, we have had him. We had all these giants in the metal scene and still do, but the modern metal scene, I think we are going to be the next beacons in that scene.
Oh, I believe it. That's why I invited you on, or else I wouldn't have invited you. So amazing.
Thanks.
Jonas, how long have you been a personal trainer outside of the band? I want to talk about that real quick.
Okay, so me and my brothers, we have this enterprise, this company, and we do personal training for our clients, of course. It's one of my passions besides music to, live healthy and make other people live healthy and make better decisions. But yeah, I've been a personal trainer for like 4 years maybe. So that's one of my main passions besides music. I really love it.
Very cool. I didn't know that they were your brothers, and that was going to be my follow-up question. But do they also come out and support you guys outside of the gym?
Yeah, of course. And my other brother, he also plays the bass guitar, and he also has this fusion instrumental band, and he does gigs with that band also. So he's very musical too. And they, of course, every time we release a song, they're like, "This is a banger!" Like my bench press went up like 200%, and so they're great. I love them.
That's so amazing. And I know you were just recently in Poland. Is that correct?
Yeah, did you watch the video? It was in Finland, in Finnish,
I
but
did.
I don't know. Oh, you did? Oh. Ah! Okei, lentoparkkiin päästiin ja kamat kasaan, kamat mukaan ja sitten mennään lentokentälle.
Slote.
Käy paperian kortit, pojat taas lote.
Mun korttia ei kimmaa kukaan.
It was great. My father was there and also my girlfriend. The trip went great. Of course, the trip had a more serious side since we visited Auschwitz, but I think history teaches us so much that you have to read your history, and if you have a chance to visit these kinds of places, I think you should do it. And that was the main thing for our trip. But yeah, Poland is a beautiful country, and Krakow was a very beautiful city, and I can't wait to be back with the band in Poland.
Very cool. Well, I loved watching the video because the videos you guys make are so amazing. I don't understand what you guys are saying, but again, I just get lost in how handsome you guys all are, and I just watch and I just enjoy. But I wanted to ask you, I know that you talked about in a post about how it had been a long time planning this trip to Poland. Where are you planning your next trip with your family next? Where would that be ideal for you?
We have already booked it. It's in Barcelona, and it's in April this year since I'm turning 30, and I'm turning 30 in April. So me, my girlfriend, and my family are going to Barcelona. We want to visit La Sagrada Familia. Y yo hablo español un poco. Y, I can train my español en este país. Do you speak español?
I do. Stop talking in Spanish. You're only getting hotter. You're getting hotter as you speak.
Necesito más práctica, pero yeah.
Well, it sounds
it's
perfect. It sounds amazing, of course. And just real quick, what would you say your 30s are going to be? What would you say your girlfriend would say about your 30s? Are they flirty 30s or dirty 30s? What are you giving us?
I think they might be dirty 30s. Clean dirty. I don't want dirty bulk, I want clean bulk. So it's a mix of those. Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. What about you, Johnny? Where is your next destination? Where are you traveling to next? Any plans to travel in the future?
Well, I'm not that kind of traveling guy, but maybe somewhere in Finland, I would guess. Like with the band, of course, we are going Helsinki pretty soon to play one show. So that is probably my traveling. But I don't know. Maybe I would like to visit Estonia and maybe Sweden this year. Let's see if that happens.
Well, we'll definitely manifest that for you, and hopefully you get to do some big travels this year or next year. Sometimes they take planning. What about you, Jonas? Where is the next destination that you would like to go to, even if you don't have it planned? But if you could pick where to go to today, where are you going?
Which one were you asking?
Oh, I am so sorry. Jer? I'm so sorry.
It's Jere.
Jere.
Yeah, Jere is fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, no problem. It's Jere in English.
Perfect.
But yeah, you asked where I was planning my next trip, or
yeah, or where would you like to go?
Yeah, I would like to go everywhere, But really, I have been planning for a while to go to Sweden because my cousin has lived there for a while, and now my brother is going to move there, and I told him that I have to come and visit him there and also visit my cousin there at the same time. So it's like two birds with one stone.
There you go. Perfect. And I want to go back to you real quick, Jonas. You also have a podcast. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I'm about to catch you a little bit off guard.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Yes, uh-oh is right, because this is definitely going to be a little bit out there, and I'm so sorry to do this to you, but we have to. In honor of a Joe Rogan post that you made on Instagram, very quickly, I want you to give the audience 3 tips to save the dick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Actually, no. Save the dick.
He was talking about like, what not to do because it would like inflate your scrotum and I don't know. It was some fitness talk. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
You guys on your fitness page or your podcast page, it was like a green screen video with Joe Rogan in the background.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, we were talking about yeah, now I remember. We were talking about microplastics, and do you know what this is? This is our metal bottle, which we have been selling no microplastics at all. I will send you one when I will give you one when we come to Texas. So that was because microplastics are, endocrine disrupting chemicals. And Joe Rogan was talking about like taints and scrotums and everything. Like they smollen your taint or some shit. And we were like, making a reaction video to that. So yeah, now I remember what you're talking about.
So very quickly, you already gave the first one. What are the next 2 tips to save the dick? Let's go.
Save the dick. That I don't know what that means.
I'm so sorry. So, like 3 tips to have. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I'm so sorry to the listeners. I am literally blushing so hard right now. But 3 tips from Jonas to have a healthy penis. Go.
Oh, okay. Now. Okay, in all seriousness, hygiene is number 1. Take care of your stuff. Shower daily and use condiments. I don't know. Use whatever shit you have, but keep the stuff clean. Keep it clean. I saw you drinking earlier.
I literally was thinking that.
You're not saving your dick right now. Mo, what is this? You know
I
what?
cannot believe
I'm
this.
gonna give you one of these when we visit. But yeah, that's 1 and 2, and the third one: eat clean, eat healthy, eat whole foods, drink water, drink electrolytes, eat healthy, and sleep. That will keep your testosterone going. That will keep your hormones going, and you might have some morning glory moments here or there, if you know what I mean.
Amazing. Literally, this couldn't have gone any better. Thank you so much for being a good sport and going along with it.
Of course.
And I'm definitely going to get rid of this water bottle and go in a different direction in the future for sure.
Yeah, of course.
We're all about saving the dick here, but I want to move over to Johnny real quick.
Thank God you didn't give that question to me.
I know that you play the bass, but I was curious to ask you, do you play any other instruments or is bass just it for you?
Yeah, I play bass guitar and also electric guitar and maybe acoustic guitar also. But in this band, I play like live and in studio bass. But I have been writing some songs and riffs here and there that might come in the debut album. We see, and with the guitar, and I don't write with the bass. So yeah. Answer to that is, yeah, I play guitar and bass.
Love the hinting for all the new music coming up because we are going to talk about that later. But I also loved that you were doing photography. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. I do with Jonas. We have a company, and also Jere is slowly but surely joining in our evil plans with that.
Thanks to your photography and videos, I was actually able to discover a new artist, and I don't know if I'm going to say the name correctly, but in one of your posts, I fell in love with the music you posted with Cyan Kicks. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Cyan Kicks, they are good friends of us, and they are on the same label as we also.
I'm addicted to you. I got nothing to lose. You make me do all the things I know I shouldn't do. I'm addicted to you, to you, to you. I'm addicted to you. Baby, I never knew that I could need someone the way I needed you. I'm addicted to you, to you, to you.
Well, thanks to your photography and your post, I fell in love with their songs just this morning. I was like, what the fuck? This is really good too. So
They
amazing
are
to your
really good.
photography.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. And so now that I know that you are in business for photography and videography, how long have you been doing that? Did that come after music or before music?
For me, it came like at the same time as we put this Beyond Awareness or the earlier version of that. I always wanted to film and take pictures and everything like of something. And then this band became, oh holy shit, this is the like best opportunity to learn and take videos and everything. And it just like began to roll like a snowball from there. And also these guys hopped on, and Mika of course is really talented on that also. And it's just like happened, and now we are doing clients video shoots and corporate videos and photo shoots and weddings and all kind of stuff. It's been growing like our music has been.
Very cool. Well, I definitely love what you're doing. You definitely had some great shots on there, but I always love to see when musicians also dabble into other creative outlets because I think that that's what art is all about. So I love that. That prompted me to ask you when I came across this new artist or this new band, I wanted to go ahead and ask Jer. I am so sorry. I'm going to keep fucking it up. I'm just going to go with Jer. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Jer,
Yeah.
any chance that you guys will ever have any features or female vocals on any of your tracks or anything like that in 2025?
We have not like planned anything like that, but I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff. But maybe it's with sign gigs, I don't know. We have to figure that out. But I think we once asked Susanna, the vocalist of sign gigs, something that is she interested in something like that, but we haven't planned anything yet.
If you could find any artist that's not in the genre that you are in to ask on to be on any of your tracks, who would you pick? A female vocalist.
Well, the first one that comes to mind is like a Finnish pop artist, but she sings only in Finnish. But I recently did a cover of one of her songs because they are stuck in my head all the time. It's that young woman called Mirella. I really like her songs and I really like her voice. It's really special, and I think that would be interesting, at least.
Well, I definitely thought of one, and I'm just totally curious if you guys know who this artist is. Do you guys know who Michelle Branch is?
Michelle Branch. I'm not sure. I know. He knows.
Well, if you ever have the chance today, after we get off this call, look up the song Breathe. It is very pop, very guitar pop. If I could see you guys do a version to any other song and have a female vocalist, it would be Michelle Branch. So you're going to have to check it out and let me know later if you liked it, okay?
I most certainly will.
In regards to finding you guys on social media and how I came about this, Johnny, I know that you're going to know about this because I saw you comment on this video, but on TikTok, do you know this older lady who was reviewing music? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, that one lady who does the reactions, like Lori something. Yeah, I think I know her.
She reviewed your guys' music. Now, I didn't find this later, but you guys made a post on TikTok that said, last chance to discover our band before TikTok ends. Do you guys know what post I'm talking about?
Yeah, our guitarist Mika usually does those kind of posts. So it's probably not one of us, but yeah, we have those kind of posts in TikTok a lot.
Well, definitely shout out to him for doing that post because I saw that post and I immediately went to Spotify, listened to your music, and I emailed you guys that same second because I was fucking obsessed.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
we can give
awesome.
Little applause to Mika and his great work. Yeah.
I loved it so much. And then what's so funny is I went back to TikTok to just research your name just to see what kind of content you guys put. And then I find this old lady that was reviewing your music. And I was just like, she is so fucking gold. It's like, I can't wait to be an old bitch and review music like that when I'm older too.
Let's listen to new music from Beyond Awareness, another Finnish band. This is called Crying.
The stomach went through my mind, I knew I was so gone. It'll haunt me for all my life. Oh God, I'm so done. The feeling that I can't explain, this pain in me won't go away, and this question I still replay.
I like this sound.
Will I ever be fine? Do I belong in another life? Oh, please show me the place where I can leave this behind. Can't replace what's inside. I'm a will to carry on.
Sure, let me know what you think.
Yeah, she does really good. She also have done like Block of Flats reaction. They are also good Finnish band and lots of many others. She's really good and really funny videos.
She is. She's amazing. I would love to get to know her just because I loved her energy. But now that we're talking about social media, Jer, I want to go ahead and ask you real quick because I was going on Instagram doing some searches of you guys. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw in your bio or you made a post doing some Halloween stuff with a little boy. You're a father, correct?
Yeah, I'm a father of 2 kids. My son is 7 years old and my daughter is 4 years old.
Amazing. So they're in that fun stage right now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you this because you're obviously the front man, you're a vocalist, you're a writer, you're a creative person in general. Has becoming a father changed the way you write? Has that influenced somewhat of your writing at all?
After becoming a father, I think I started like being more like serious about things. And I have to say that I was drinking a lot before I became a father, and a bit too much even after that. But it's been like 3 years. I've been completely sober, and it has really cleared up my mind and set things right for this music career and my creativity and everything. It's like I have much more clearer vision of the world and a whole new perspective on things that I think some of it might not be even possible without being a father.
No, that's so amazing. And I feel like that's like the beautiful part about fatherhood. I mean, I'm not a father myself. I'll never be a father because I can't get pregnant and my partner can't get pregnant. But I do love the fact that these different chapters in life, well, actually, I don't want to be a dad at all, just to be clear. I'm a fucking awesome
Okay.
uncle. I love being an uncle. I'm the best. And it's funny
Yeah.
because becoming an uncle really gave me this different fulfillment part of life, but it really did change the way I viewed life. And so I had been curious to ask you that because it's crazy how their youthfulness, their curiosity, it really does give us some perspective that I wish more adults had. And so I love that. Have your kids by any chance showed any interest in music, even though they're so little right now?
Yeah, they both actually have. They like to sing and dance, and I've actually like tried some recording with them in my home studio setup. And yeah, they both really enjoy music. They enjoy our music, but also they have their own preferences and they are just really happy to sing and dance all the time.
And are you the only dad in the group?
Yeah.
So it's like one dad, three zaddies. That's beyond awareness, right?
Yeah, they actually call me their dad.
That's amazing.
Sometimes it's like that, yeah.
Is there a chance that in the future, you know how sometimes artists they like to add their kids singing in like the back vocals or something? Any chance you would ever do that with your kids?
Yeah, if they want to, and when they're older, sure, why not?
I've been dying to also ask you this because we also do a lot of inspiration. My episode titles are very special and meaningful to me, even though we talk about crazy shit on the show. But when I first started the show, I went into it with the intention that I wanted my catalog to look like if you were looking at a record. So all my titles on my show are very meaningful and special to me. And so when it comes to connecting you as a father, this prompted me to ask you if you could write a song today about your kiddos, what would it be titled?
Hmm. I have actually started writing multiple songs about my kids and being a father, but every time they grow, some new stuff happens and new ideas pop up. So I keep updating the song all the time, and it's always changing. But I remember the first line I wrote there was something about first time when you open your eyes, like that. I haven't quite visioned it in a 1 or 2 words, but it's like double meaning. When the child is born, he or she opens the eyes, and it also opens the eyes of the parent.
That is so beautiful. I love that. Well, hopefully
Yeah,
you get to
something
write
like
it and finish it and record it one day. I would love to hear it. I think that's so amazing. But I love that you talked about the constant evolving of the lyrics because, they're growing and stuff. And I love that so much. So hopefully one day we get to hear that version. I think it would be so awesome.
yeah, it's gonna be very special when it's ready.
Definitely looking forward to it. And I want to go back to Johnny real quick. I couldn't have you on the show, dude, and not talk about your hair. Okay, so we're going to talk about your hair.
God damn. Sometimes it's a real mess, but okay, let's go.
Amazing. Well, is there any chance that the emo hair will make a comeback in the future?
I have like secretly wished that should we bring that emo look back, but maybe one day, maybe at least once before I lose all my hair, I should bring that thing back.
Well, I also thought it was amazing that you looked great in hats too. So that prompted me to ask you this next question. If Johnny launched a hairline product or a hat company, what would it be called?
What it would be called? I had no idea. Probably it would be cool. JJ's hats and hair, something stupid like that.
Beautiful. No, not
I don't
stupid
know.
at all. Not stupid at all. I love it. Why are you laughing over there, Jonas? Because we're about to go back to you.
Okay,
What's so
spit
funny?
it out, boy.
I just had an idea for the hat merchandise. It's called neck down alopecia.
Neck down alopecia, I can. Amazing. Well, my next question was going to go to you anyway. Jonas, if you could branch out of music and fitness, what would another business venture be for you?
It's a great question. I think it could be something abroad, not in Finland. Something I could do abroad, maybe some art thing or some business thing, but I want the sunshine. I need the sun. I need the vitamin D because in Finland we have not seen the sun in ages. I don't remember how it looks like. What is it? So
It's bright
something
and you
like
get
that.
a nice color like me.
Yeah, we don't have it here. Something abroad.
And what about you, Jer? What would be something that you would venture out of to start a company? If you were to start up a company today, what would it be?
Yeah, I have plans going to the photography thing or videography. I actually bought a drone for that, but that we discussed already. I really like to paint, and I have tried this acrylic painting, and I think I'm getting better at it, and maybe I'm becoming a different kind of artist someday. I usually have like new business ideas every night, but they're not all that great, and sometimes they're just so over the top that they are impossible without years of studying and experience. But maybe something comes up.
Well, it's so funny hearing you say that because that's exactly how I am too. My mind is constantly going on creativity. And something I've talked about on the show is how much I love business. I love business so much. If I could work 24 hours, 7 days a week, I am a workaholic. I would do it and I love it. It's funny because the other day I almost cut my entire finger off in the kitchen. So I had to go to the hospital and
Yeah, I noticed that.
so I chopped off the top of it. It'll grow back and it'll heal. But it was making me laugh hearing you talk about how you're always coming up with ideas because while I'm in the hospital, I'm literally thinking, I don't want to lose a finger. But when they gave me this wrap, I'm like, how come no one's invented finger helmets so I don't bump it and it hurts because there's nothing out there like that. So it's funny hearing you say that because I am the exact same way. I'm always coming up with ideas and a lot of them are stupid, but that's me too.
But that's also like good thing about getting bored easily. It's like your mind starts figuring out all the like even the smallest problems that you like to solve, and you always get those crazy ideas. But sometimes they might be worth like doing.
Well, if it ever does work out and I create the next big thing for finger bandages, I'll definitely make sure to send some money your guys' way and I'll fly you guys out to Austin and I'll give you guys percentages and all that good stuff.
Yeah, finger helmets for everybody.
Exactly. Finger helmets and saving dicks on the show. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah, big helmets could be a thing too.
Exactly. Before we talk about the new song, in honor of Beyond Awareness being your band, which I love the meaning behind the name, by the way, this is going to be called Lack of Awareness. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Who in the band lacks the most awareness in general?
I think it's probably me.
Amazing. Who in the band is more likely to think a date went well, but really the date sucked?
I'm fearing it's also me, but yeah.
Who in the band is more likely to say something out of line in a formal setting? So we're all at a very formal dinner. Who in the band is more likely to say something crazy?
I think that could be me also. Yeah, I sometimes do stupid shit.
Well, it looks like the last one's going to be you also, because on my show, I have a rule where I'll never tell anyone to shut the fuck up. But who in the band gets told to shut the fuck up the most?
That would probably be Jere.
Okay, very cool.
That's me.
Why is that? Why do you think? Why are people always telling you to shut the fuck up? Why is that?
Because when I have something to say, I usually start saying it right away.
So you have no filter. I love it.
Basically none.
Well, I feel like that's a really good thing to have, especially as a songwriter, because then you're able to just kind of put everything out, you know?
Yeah, that's true. If it's like too cringe or anything, I just write everything down. And usually, if it's cringe, and it's usually something about my problems or something I'm fighting, and when I realize it's a bit cringe or stereotypical, it kind of helps to process it. It's like a common feeling to have, so I have nothing to worry about.
Absolutely. Well, there's something wrong with cringy. I do it all the time, especially on the show. I'll ask stupid questions like the ones I ask here today, and I cringe about it when I get off the call. But what's so funny is that I love it too, because it's usually that's what the listeners really enjoy. It's the parts where I feel so self-conscious. Those are the parts that people really love. So now I tap into it. Now I don't hold back at all. So I love it. Talking about the new song real quick, who would like to take the lead on this? I just would like for you guys to kind of tease at this new song, which you sent me, by the way, and I'm stupidly obsessed with it. Who wants to tell the title? What's it about? When can we expect it? Go for it.
Yeah, it's called Inferno. And I think I might tell about the lyrics because the whole concept of the song is quite unique, and it's like a mix match of like many different things, but it also suits the lyrics because they are about the chaos inside yourself. That maybe it might be your own fault and you have created this mess of a life for yourself, and it feels like everything is falling apart or you're lost in somewhere. But the main point there is that it's just life and you have to fight for it's always going to be hard, and you can make it harder or you can make it easier, or you can choose your own battles, so to say.
Well, it's such an amazing song. Like I said, I'm stupidly obsessed with it. I loved it so much. And that also
Thanks.
prompted me to ask you a very random question, real quick, Jonas. You talked about some of your friends, they lift to your music, they get pumped to your music. Do you listen to your unreleased music while you work out?
For sure. This next single, you're 100% correct. The chorus is amazing. I remember we tried many things for the chorus, and it didn't click. We wanted this to be the main single straight out the gates, to be banging. And then one night, Jere was like doodling something, and almost jokingly, he just nonchalantly, videoed some Snapchat and was like, "Yeah, I did this kind of jingle." And we were both, me and Jani, were like, "What the fuck? That was great. That was so good. The chorus is so good." We were like, "That's the chorus. That's the chorus. Enough. That's the chorus." I'm so pumped about the song, and I know people are going to break some PRs to that song.
Hell yeah, I love it so much. Johnny, what about you? What are you looking forward to in regards to new music in 2025 for the band?
I'm looking for, of course, new songs and what kind of reactions and everything the fans and all the people think about them. But I also hope that our band like hops to the next level, whatever that means. And I think we are going to go there with these songs. As this one was really good, and there's going to be even better ones. I think we are going to like put the next gear on and like put the pedal to the metal and go.
I look forward to that too, and I have a feeling it's going to happen too. Something I like to do, and I've never really talked about this on the show before, but something I like to do is I like to go and investigate how many of my listeners have already listened to the band. And with your guys' music, I didn't have a lot of my listeners that knew of your music. So I am so excited to introduce them to you because I know that you're about to become all of their fucking favorites. I know it.
That sounds good.
Any chances touring in the US has been in the conversations. What would that look like for you guys?
Well, of course, we talk about those kind of things all the time, and it would be really fun and good thing to do. But maybe after this album get released, maybe we don't know. Do you want to add something?
Yeah, it depends. Do we get a budget or something from the label? Because for sure it's going to be expensive to go to touring in US, and it's going to be a long ride. Definitely a long ride. You have to start like doing a few shows here and there, and because the states is so huge and there's so many places to go, it's going to take years before we conquer it.
Ranka has been dabbling with this. Ranka is the label which we are on. It's been dabbling with these showcase gigs, I think in Texas actually. And Cyan Kicks, they were there with Ranka Kustannus, with the label. And if I'm not mistaken, they might have been there a couple of times. So maybe not a full-blown tour, but maybe a few showcases here and there, maybe in Texas. And guess what, Mo? We're going to crash at your place.
Amazing. You're more than welcome to crash at my place. And I definitely I promise to keep all plastic things away from us, okay? The way I want to close out this episode real quick is I want to give the mic back to Jer real quick. There was something you posted on Instagram that I laughed about it for a long time. There was no reason for me to find it that funny, but it was so funny. But you posted about throat singing.
I learned how to throat sing.
You can do it higher
In honor of that video and your talented throat singing, what I want you to do is I want you to put the mic on your throat and give us a closeout in any singing tone, throat, voice, whatever it is that you can do. I don't know enough about it. And I want you to just tell throat or voice or mouth, wherever, it doesn't matter. I don't know how it works, so I don't understand it. But in your throat voice, whichever one you want, I just want you to tell everyone real quick to stream this episode. Go for it. Gold.
That's not healthy to do without warming up, but
Thank you so much for doing it. Thank you so much. Lastly, please tell everyone where to find your music, where to find you on socials, and we'll wrap it up.
yeah, you can find our socials Beyond Awareness Band on Instagram and on TikTok. I think it's the same, Beyond Awareness Band or Beyond Awareness. You can find our music basically on every streaming platform. Music videos on YouTube also. Check those out. And the Mosaic music video we have filmed ourselves. So yeah, and Burn also. But the Mosaic was pretty fun experience. So make sure to watch the music video.
So much fun. And I totally lied because I have one last thing we're going to do. I want you each to take a turn on the mic. I would love for you guys to say something, whatever it is about, check us out in 2025, check out the episode or check out our music, whatever it is you want to say. But I want you to do it in your language, except you, Jonas. I want you to do it in Spanish. Cool? All right, here we go. One at a time. Go for it. And that'll be the end of the episode. I'm super excited.
Okei, eli me ollaan Beyond Awareness ja meiltä tulee vuonna 2025 syksyllä albumi. Meillä tulee paljon uusia biisejä, paljon keikkaa, paljon uutta sisältöä. Muistakaa seurata joka ikinen tapahtuma.
No niin, ja kaikki käy sitten kuuntelemaan tällä viikolla Inferno-biisin. Se on ihan vitun hyvä.
Perkele, saatan.
Vale, en español. Estamos Beyond Awareness y nuestra nueva canción se llama Inferno y todas las personas, las gentes, escucha, no lo sé, escucha, Inferno.
That was so fucking hot, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I cannot wait to keep in touch with you guys, see everything you guys have going on in 2025, and you'll definitely be hearing from me soon. And I cannot wait to support you in any way that I can. And thank you guys for being so open-minded, not letting my gayness scare you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Mo. This was very fun. This was actually like the coolest interviews we've done in a while. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I was really surprised how fun this was, and definitely different from all the other interviews we have been on. So thank you a lot.
Yeah, thank you. And this question is really good. A little bit different, but these are the questions that I know people want to hear about.
That means everything to me, especially from talented musical genius like you. So thank you guys so much, and we'll be in touch. Take care of yourselves, okay?
Thank you, care yourself.
Hey, if you've made it this far, don't forget to follow the socials on the screen or in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you next week.